Well, hello, friends, and welcome to this brief presentation. It's a subject that we all engage in from time to time. It's imagination. So, what are you imagining? Well, if you can imagine it, it can be so, because imagination is a human capacity to form images, scenarios, and ideas not immediately present to the senses, but it allows us to remember, to combine things together, to invent, to envision the future. Are you envisioning your future? Is a function as a cognitive facility for creativity. Everything that exists did not exist, and somebody had to imagine, and then they had to imagine its possibility for this can be made, this plane, this automobile, this mixer, this washing machine, this dryer, all the things that we enjoy in life, we can take for granted. But somebody, you got to remember, somebody imagined it before it was built. Let me say it again. Somebody imagined that before it was ever built. In fact, many Christian writers and pastors, they describe imagination as rooted in humanity being made in the image, God's image and likeness. They go right back to that. God uses these things to reveal truth through visions, parables, and dreams. And so again, God uses these things to reveal truth through visions, parables, and dreams. Scripture shows imagination operating for God's purposes when people envision and enact divine instructions, receive dreams that guide nations, and these parables can reshape people's lives. Jesus used parables all the time. People teach through parables today. They can reshape the moral compass of a nation through these parables. So, what is godly imagination? Well, it's built on truth of the scriptures, but truth of the spirit. The spirit can lead you to things that are verified in scripture, but not necessarily, because the spirit of truth is the real truth. So, what is imagination? Well, if you can imagine it, it can be so. Christian imagination is a discipline of the scriptures towards God's purposes. Let me say it again. It's toward God's purposes. If you imagine something, it should be through God's purpose and not for selfish gain. Well, let's look at imagination as a mental capacity for synthesizing sensory memories, conceptual knowledge, and affects the product of all simulation and plans. Can you imagine the past? Can you imagine the future? Just can you imagine? Because imagination is a creator of what can be possible. Let me say it again. What can be possible? Because you see, when we can imagine it, we can create it, and it can be a reality that can help mankind. Today, through AI, we're learning that it helps us stimulate our thinking about what can possibly be a possibility beyond what we can originally thought. I've been inspired by AI today and some things that I didn't know was quite possible, but now I can see it more clearly because inspired by even AI today. Isn't that amazing? What are your steps today? What are you imagining today? What are you seeing? I'm using AI to write songs. Well, my first degree was in music, and so I love music. So what I've made are some great praise and worship songs through AI. that I got in through my imagination of what those songs should be like because of my experience in music. So AI can be good or it can be not used for good. There are people who are not using it today for good. Let's be honest. Whether I see people use AI for the good of the world. So what are you doing it? What are you imagining? If you can imagine it, it can be so. But if you need a little help, I'll be able to kind of sort this stuff out. I'm Dr. Cecil Cochran, and you can reach me at Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. And we can do a Zoom or WhatsApp meeting to kind of sort this out. And maybe I can give you a few tips and techniques since I've been a coach, counselor, and mentor since 1989. So that's a few days ago. Plus, I've been involved with 3 seminaries, developing curriculum and establishing those types of things through these seminaries. So I have a lot of experience, a lot of education, and I'd like to share it with you at no cost. Let me repeat that, at no cost. It's my gift to you. We can do a WhatsApp if you live in a country where WhatsApps are more popular than maybe here in America, and or a Zoom if you live in America, which is quite popular. But either way, I'll be happy to meet with you at no cost, kind of inspire you maybe for some things that I understand and have used in the past that's worked. So I ask you to just contact me at Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. That's right, Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. And certainly if you're looking for a degree, well, I'm the founder and president of the American Seminary, www.americanseminary.net, where you can get an accredited degree. I'll use the word accredited. Accredited is a step up from just getting a degree from somewhere. So if you're interested in getting a certification or a degree or just a free mentoring program, my free mentoring program, I do on WhatsApp for people in other countries and Zoom usually here in America. But either way, I'm happy to share what I know that can maybe help you in something that you don't know. So I'm here to help. Contact me at Dr. Cecil What at teachtruth.net, and I can help you the best I can. So be blessed, I say. Why? Well, because you already are, according to Ephesians 1:3.